Yo, what's going on, guys? We are live once again, where we come to you and just tell you something we're dealing with as we go on this journey of achieving our goals and dreams, in hopes that we inspire someone to start that journey, as well as motivate those who already are starting or who already have started and who are on that journey right now. So, I am Jeremiah Dace, and I'm joined with the lovely Xavier Prela.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? So, today's show we want to talk about those daily must-dos that don't always those daily must-dos that don't always necessarily get done, and how you stay on that, how you even formulate that list. But before we get into that, guys, what we wanted to hit on was something I wanted to hit on was I know last week we talked about your cleanse you were doing.
Yes.
So how's that going for you?
It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good, actually. I'm on day 8.
Okay.
Imagine that.
Okay.
Day 8,
going
just
strong.
doing the cleanse.
Going strong.
For the people who didn't tune in last Sunday, I officially started the Lemonade Master Cleanse.
The Beyonce juice.
It's not Beyonce's juice. I mean, she did it, but it's not hers.
It's Beyonce juice. But keep going.
He always trying to play too. But no, but honestly, I thought I would be hungry. I haven't been hungry really. I did slim up a little bit. That wasn't my intention, but I think it's going well. I think it's going well overall.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say, okay.
What you gonna say?
I want to say something. So,
Okay.
I started this cleanse last week, and I just did it for myself. It was a personal fast for me, really to just show myself that I have control of myself, and because sometimes I overeat, and I really just wanted to get closer to myself and just challenge myself. And even while doing this cleanse, I found people just to be negative. Me doing the cleanse doesn't affect anybody. Like I said, it was a personal choice just to show myself that I can, have control over my eating habits.
Yeah.
And I've had people say it was stupid, and I've had people say, oh, you just starving yourself, or just being negative and not supportive. I had people tell me that I can't make it past 2 days. It's just crazy. Yeah. So I say all that to say that even something so small, like I said, I just out the blue, I was like, I want to challenge myself. I really want to do this to prove something to myself, and it doesn't affect anybody. I haven't been going around putting it in people's face. They've been asking me, hey, what are you drinking? What are you doing? And then their response would be something negative.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that even with that, no matter what your goal is, no matter what you're doing in your personal life, somebody always going to have something to say. But as long as you have a clear goal on whatever you're doing, just stick it out, stay committed to yourself, and get it done. Don't let anybody stray away, because like I said, I'm 8 days in on this cleanse. I can't wait the next Sunday though, but I'm still gonna finish it out, and not because they were negative to me, but just because I had my reasons, and I'm gonna complete it. So I didn't want to say that.
Shout out to that little brief motivation.
Oh, I was trying to take your shine. But how was your week? Did anything happen to or for you this past week?
Nothing too crazy happened. Okay, no. It's talking about eating healthy. Mm-hmm. So I bought a salad on Thursday or something like that. And I had to walk across the street to get the salad, and I was on my way back, and I had the salad dressing on top of the box, and the whole time I saw the salad dressing dropping. Don't know why. I saw it dropping, right? But then it didn't drop. I was okay. I'm good. I made it back to my job, and as soon as I opened the door to get into my building, that bad boy, kerplat. You know what I mean?
Just like you
salad dressing everywhere. And then it's it was a contractor who was doing some electrical work. Hey man, you still got something in the cup? You want to go pick it up? No, I want that salad dressing. I was like, bro, you ever drop something, or you ever drop something you really wanted, and this somebody try to talk to you? Bro, don't talk to me. You know what I mean? Don't say nothing to me right now. I'm trying to process this. So, but no, that happened to me Thursday, and I still ate the salad. Somebody had some ranch dressing that they didn't use, so it all worked out in my favor.
But it felt just like you envisioned it.
Yep, splat everywhere. It was like how when you splat something, stuff go every which way. It was real. But I feel like maybe I spoke it into existence.
Yeah,
because I
just like you envisioned it.
But yeah. So anyway, as we were saying, guys, those daily must-dos that don't always necessarily get done. How do you like I said, formulate the list? How do you stay on top of that? And that's something that we've been talking about. It's something that we've been going through. So I'm gonna throw it to Zay, and so tell people first how you formulated your list, like how you got your list to where it is today, and what are some struggles you're dealing with when going through it?
So how did I start my list? So I guess I'll start off by saying some of the things that are on my list. Reading, to read every day, to meditate, to visualize every day, take a moment to visualize. I'm trying to remember everything on my list. Oh, to write, or record, because I've been recording since my hands have been broken.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to that.
Writing intentions, or no, stating intentions. So when I wake up, what's my intention? Like, what do I want to learn from today? What do I want to get to today? What do I intend to, give back to the universe? That's something that I try to do every day. And it's something else. How I formulated my list. Pretty much, it was just I started my list of where I am, and I was like, by doing these particular things, not only can I develop my spiritual being more, but just really formulating the list to help me become the better person. So I'm really just working towards my future self. So I just try to do things that I felt would help me achieve those things. So that's how I formulated my list.
Okay. So what about, so we know how you got the list, right? And I think that's great, because it's all designed to better you in different aspects of your life.
Right.
So we also talked about the part of they don't always necessarily get done. So what are some, how do you struggle with them not being done?
Well, before I talked to you, we talked like maybe. It was a few months ago. It was like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And you remember I came over and I was like, hey, Jay, like, how do you stick to all your things that you do daily? And you gave me some good advice. So at that point, I would get so upset at myself if I didn't stick to my list, or if I didn't finish my day. I didn't feel complete. It was a mental thing. I would beat myself up. But then after I talked to Jay, he was like, well, and you can help me, because I'm not going to say exactly how you gonna say it, how you said it. But pretty much you were saying, like, well, maybe you just need to take some things off. Or maybe if you, I don't know if you said this one, but maybe if you don't do everything. I mean, because for instance, reading. On my list, I'm very specific about it. So on my board, I have to at least read 30 minutes or 10 to 15 pages. Mm-hmm. And if I don't, I used to beat myself up about it. But then after talking to you, even if I get 2 pages done, it's better than me going a week without reading anything, because I'm upset that I couldn't do 30 minutes. So that was the struggle. But now I'm at a place to where if I can do, even 5 minutes of the different things that's on my list, I'm proud of myself, because there has been days where I didn't do anything, not many days where I didn't do anything, but there has been pretty much, and I was like, oh my God, and it would be because I didn't finish my stuff the day before, and so I would just let it dread on. But even if I do 5 minutes of reading or 5 minutes of positive self-talk, 5 minutes, I feel, okay, boom, I've done something, and I'm at the point I haven't reached all of them consistently at their max, but I am at a list to where I am doing all of them, at least touching on them every day. Yeah. So. Okay. Yeah.
So your approach would be and correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like your approach is leave everything up there. Instead of minimizing it, leave everything up there. And even though you're not, because you said you want to read for 30 minutes, but even though you're doing, right now you're only doing 10 to 15, right, your ultimate goal is to get to at least 30 minutes. Yes. So you don't take anything off, but you leave the whole list there and just do a little bit at a time until you get better at it. Yes,
because, every day is different. You know what I mean? Some days we wake up late. I remember one night, I didn't get home until 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So was I really about to spend 2 hours doing all this stuff? I could have, and maybe I should have pushed through it, but I just, did 5-10 minutes of each of them, and I was fine, I lived. So, so that's why I really just had to start being so hard on myself, but sticking to those things and just doing a little bit of them instead of for me, I didn't want to take anything off, because I feel like each of those things will help me long term. So, and then eventually I do plan to get to a point to where I can do 2 hours of positive self help every day. Okay. Yep. So what about you? How does your list look? What did your list look like? How did you formulate it?
Well, right now I only got 4 things on I mean, I didn't start with that. I started with like how you have you think about 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I started with like 5. I started with like 5, then I got to 6. I don't know where I got to 8, and I think I might have ended up with like 9. And I realized, and then I would, like you said, like you got frustrated on, you beat yourself up. You got this list of daily must do's. It's the name in itself, daily must do's. You know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to do this daily. So
that's literally the title of on my board.
Yeah.
It says things I must do daily.
So when you don't do those things daily, you get frustrated. You get, it's like, man, what was I thinking? What was I not doing? How did I not achieve? Like, this is all I'm supposed to do daily. All the extra stuff is like trash, but that's what you tell yourself.
Yeah.
But so I had to really sit down and examine. Okay, where did this item come from, or where did this item come from? Why is this so important, or how does this one actually coincide with another one? You know what I mean? So it's like, or am I being repetitive? So that's what I had to look at that, and then my list actually really shrank. I'm not saying that it won't grow again. But right now, like it actually shrank down to 4 things, and that's prayer. I'm a part of a Breathe University community. It's an Eric Thomas online community that he has, and it's designed to help me with my speaking and actually linking up with like-minded individuals. So I'm a part of that community. He has a video called "Greatness Is Upon You" video. It's a series. So I do prayer. I watch a "Greatness Is Upon You" video. I read and I go to the gym. Those 4 things I think are like central to what I'm trying to do, at least for what I'm trying to accomplish, at least for this year. So that's where I'm at right now, and that's what I'm doing daily. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like you said, like sometimes we won't do it. I mean, that's the title of the show. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't get it done, and it's frustrating, but it's okay at the same time.
Right.
I think I didn't watch the Greatness Is Upon You video for like 2.5 weeks, and I was just like, man, what? But I think it's easier when you don't do it for like 3 days, 4 days. When you don't get it done, it's easier to keep putting it off.
Yeah.
But it's like you got to come back to it. So I think something that works for me is establishing a routine. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, I know in the morning, like the best time for me to go to the gym is to go in the morning. Mm-hmm. That's just the best time for me to go. And then I also wake up early enough to, after I get from the gym, I'll take a shower and everything like that. I also have time to watch the video because the video is only 5 minutes long, something like that. And then take time to sit there and read as well before I actually go to work. So that way and I also pray as soon as I wake up. So all 4 of those are really done before my day is actually even started. So I set up a system so that I know that I know it's taken care of. And I think that's what helps me is to establish a routine, because when something is routine, you don't even think about it. It's autopilot. And then when you do forget, it's like, I can't believe I forgot that. You know what I mean? It's like, have you ever been driving and then you get from one place to the next and you don't remember stoplights, you don't remember turning. You know what I mean? You're just on autopilot, and that's what you want, because it became so routine, or especially you take the same route to work, you don't ever remember, the things that you've seen on your way to work because it became so routine. So if you establish a routine, in my opinion, of those daily must-dos, and it's going to be hard at first, but if you stick to it, before you know it, it's second nature. It becomes a part of who you are.
Yeah, I think I can take a combination of that. So what I'm doing, because I definitely agree. So I try to break everything up in the morning and evening as well. Okay. And then I work out, and I didn't say that, but I do work out during my lunch when I used to work out, but I'm going to start back after tomorrow. But yeah, and break it up. But if it's really late and you have something that you wanted to do for a long period of time, just shrink it down. But definitely having a point in mind to, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this at this time. I think that helps too.
Yeah, because when you have a system, when you develop a system and like a routine system, they're synonymous with one another. When you develop that, it's a lot easier to stick to it, and it's a lot easier to make sure stuff get done. But when you say, "Oh, I want to do this," but you don't have any strategy to get it done, and you just say, "Oh, I want to have this done before the day is over," and next thing you know, 23 hours went by. You got an hour left to get 17 things done. Yeah. So it's like that's not gonna happen. But if you say, "Okay, I want to get this list done. This is my daily list that I want to get done, and I know that it's better for me to do this part of my list in the morning. Right. It's better for me to do this part of my list in the afternoon, and so on and so forth." That way, you can structure your day. You can structure how things get done, and you have control over it as opposed to it having control over you. So.
I want to say, and I didn't even realize I was doing that, but even with this whole cleanse that I was doing, that I'm doing. I had a routine. So every morning, you know, I did the saltwater flush. Like, I knew as soon as I woke up, knew I had to wake up earlier because it makes you go to the bathroom. So I knew I had to, you know, it was a routine. I did the saltwater flush, then boom, I squeezed my lemons, and, you know, then I get ready for my morning. I think that's another, I didn't even realize I was doing it, but that's another thing that kept me going for these past 7 days.
Humans are like routine creatures. Like, we do everything that we have, when we do things in routine, it's easier. There's no work involved. It's not challenging. It just becomes, it's like you look forward to it, or you're used to it.
Yeah.
It's like, and if you don't do it, you're off for that day, or you're off for that week, or however long. So, when you have a routine or a system in place, not just for the daily must-dos, but any aspect of life, it becomes second nature to get it done.
I agree.
But at the same time, you know, you got to do what's best for you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So for me personally, mine was shrinking my list down and focusing on those 4 and mastering those 4. And like, if I can commit to doing these 4 daily, then maybe I'll add another one on. If I do feel like there's something else I want to get done daily, I'll add another one on, and then I'll add another one on. But I want to focus on those. But your way, it seemed like you wanted to leave them all up there and do a little bit at a time, and then get to that ultimate goal of, I want to read for 30 minutes a day. I want to be able to talk positive self-talk for 2 hours. So there's different ways. And if you have a way that you make sure you get your daily must-dos done, and whether it be, I got to make sure, you know, I pack a lunch every day, or, you know what I mean, or I got whatever your daily must-do list entails, methods that you take in order to make sure you get it done. Comment, let us know, because
maybe there's something to help us out.
Yeah, definitely. It may be something
a
different way that we didn't think about, or maybe somebody that will watch this and they'll see your comments, and then, you know, you'll help them out, because we're all just trying to help one another. You know, so definitely.
So the quote that I have for today, very simple.
Oh yeah, get us with that QOD. Get us with that QOD.
Small daily quotes lead to long-term growth. So that's simple and sweet, right?
I mean, okay, guys, we're live. So we're going to make mistakes.
What did I just say?
My lovely co-host, Dave, just made one.
What did I just say?
Go ahead, just repeat the quote again.
Small daily habits.
Yeah, because the first time you said quotes.
Okay, that was a mistake. You messed me up. You talking about some quote of the day?
My bad. Go ahead.
Okay, small daily habits lead to long-term growth.
There it is.
Right?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it right there.
So yeah, that's the quote. I mean, I felt like it was fitting, and it's simple. Just small, and I know for me, that's what I'm trying to do. I just do a little bit of every day to help fulfill those long-term goals and dreams. Definitely. Yep. You got anything motivational to leave to people this week?
Always. So, guys, listen. Life is coming your way, and like, you could be the best person in the world, the nicest person, the most successful, whatever the case may be. Life is going to happen. It happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us. What are you doing right now to prepare for that? Because there's steps you can be doing. Something that I learned that I didn't even realize that I was doing, but something that I would when I would work out, I would listen to motivational tapes and videos. I would read inspiring articles or something to uplift me. So when tragedy struck, and trust me, if you go back to, I think, the second video, if you listen to what, you know, things I've been through, tragedy definitely struck. So something that helped me, and I didn't realize that I was doing it. It was, I was able to deal with it better because I had that positivity stored up. So when negativity came my way, and when downfall came my way, and when I was in distress, I was able to call on those positive quotes or those positive words of encouragement that I instilled so early on. So what are you doing today to prepare for tomorrow? Because tomorrow is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, life is gonna come your way, and it's gonna come with full authority. You know, like, so if you're not ready, that's on you, because right now you have today. You have right now. Whether it be, you know, saving for an emergency fund, or whether it be preparing for like eating healthy because you don't want to get sick in the future. Whatever the case may be, prepare for right now. Prepare for when life comes, because it's gonna come. And take control of that, and just be ready for it, guys. So I definitely want to leave that with you guys for the week. Take this week, take today, and every day you get to prepare for anything and everything that may come your way.
Thank you.
No doubt.
That's good. So thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate everybody who is tuning in, everybody who will
Quick shout outs. We got Essence Unique, My Abney, we got Wendy, I see you. We got Teresa, we got I believe Kristen, you're watching. We got Jessica, Tori liked it. My man Carol was on. Yo, appreciate it. Dale, you was on. I mean, like I'm just going through.
Oh.
So, but no, I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys.
We really do. Thank you guys so much. And we do the show to. As not only for you guys but for ourselves as well, just to remind that every day we get that we are live. There's no edits, there's no filters, there's no cutback. Remind, I messed up so many times today. But I mean, it's all in the process. Even though we are messing up, we're still gonna keep going. I mean, y'all saw me mess up, but I'm still gonna keep going. We're all still gonna keep going. So we hope to inspire you guys to start and just go, or to motivate those who have already started, and just to keep going through life happening.
Definitely.
So please like, comment, share if you feel like this is impactful, and we'll see you guys next week.
Definitely, guys. It's gonna be great.
Goodbye.